And there was given unto him a great sword.
Right? And that was the same, the blessing of the sword was what Esau received of Jacob, of Isaac. He said, by the sword shalt thou live. Okay, by violence is how he lives. Right? So when it comes to these end time prophecies, talking about the red horse represents Esau, who was red. Because Edom means red. Right. So the red horse represents him. And that great sword that he's been given is that thermonuclear power, man. Those missiles. That's the great sword that he holds in the possession. Right? That he takes peace on the earth. This man don't stop fighting. This guy don't stop being at war. This guy ain't stopped stealing and raping nations. He ain't stopped doing it. He can't stop. He can't. He can't. He's insatiable. Yep. He has death. And cannot be satisfied, man. Yep. So this guy rules with an iron fist, even though he goes around smiling like he's a righteous man upon earth, talking about democracy. Yeah. He don't believe in that. That's just something for you to believe in.
I've got preset.
What he believes in is might is right. Yep. That's what he believes in. Yep. And he's the one in power, so he can do the fuck he wants, man.
That's right.
You, okay, yeah, we give you a vote. They don't have to listen to you. They don't have to listen, because there's always controversy anyway. When the votes go down, there's always half and half and shit. You know, so what does it matter? These people don't know what the fuck they want. So he just does what he wants anyway. Because someone's gonna be back in it. Yep. You know?
Psalms 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war is in his heart.
In his heart, man. In his mind. All the time.
Yeah, he's getting for that.
Yeah. Yeah. He's always on it. He's on it. Jake just wants to chill, man. Yeah. Jake was a simple man dwelling in tents. Yeah, yeah. My man Esau was a hunter. Out on the prowl. You know?
Man of the field.
Yeah. And he always scoping these nations to see how he can take some shit, man. They're like prey to him. You know? When he sees that you're vulnerable or you're weak, guess what? He gonna come up in there. He gonna make some excuse to come in your place and take your shit. You know, talking about, oh, you're a wicked man, you're a wicked leader, or you executing people and shit, or women, you know, can't wear skinny jeans and shit. Yeah. Some bullshit. Or they can't drive, some bullshit, right? And they say, oh no, we have to make that right. Yeah. You know, and we have to, you know, establish democracy and you know, human rights.
Yeah, you're gonna go, you know.
I'm blowing everyone to hell.
No, you're gonna make up a lie. Look, these women can't wear skinny jeans, they gotta wear hijabs. You're gonna blow up all the women with the skinny jeans.
Yeah, you're blowing them all to hell, man. And then say, yeah, we did a good job. Yeah. You know, and leave a big fucking vacuum in that place and more fucking gremlins to turn up in there, man. You know, that you're funded. You know, you're fucked, man. It's like, yeah, go.
I'm about to do 2 and 4.
I see you. I see you.
I'm up to 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith.
Yeah, he's not an upright spirit, man. This guy ain't doing anything with the best intentions. Yeah. He's a damn thief. He's a damn murderer. So those are his MOs. Steal and to kill. He's a thief. He's there to steal and to kill. Okay, so don't think he's there for your help. Because he cares so much about you. Man, I'll blow up in your wedding, man. You know, he don't give a damn. Oh, that's collateral. Oh, we thought they were terrorists. Whatever excuse, he just makes excuses for days. He makes so many excuses, it's unreal. But he's a devil, he's a liar, so that comes naturally to him. To make all these excuses. Okay, but everyone has to shut up when he does something. Because no one has the power to do otherwise. To prevent him doing that. Yeah. He preys on the weak. He can't roll up in Russia like that. Because Russia got big nukes. China got big nukes. Yeah. Okay? They want opposite. Yeah. You know? Because these nations are set up against America, man. Yeah. Even though the law is not really with them, but they've been set up against America for America's destruction.
Yeah. Well, the prophecy says, let the weak say I'm strong.
Yep.
You know?
Because Russia are helping these nations, man. Yep. You know, because they have a greater means to defend themselves. So they're gonna help these other smaller nations, these weaker nations, defend themselves against the tyrannical war of the West. You know?
Yep. I've got something. You got
Yeah. Also, because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man. Neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death. and cannot be satisfied, but gathered unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
Yeah, this devil, man, he thinks he's in a position to dictate to the world how it should be run. Right? He believes that everywhere should have democracy. Well, who decided that? You decided that. Because you're in the power to enforce that. You know, you're a dictator, okay? You ain't about democracy. You're a dictator, man. In disguise as someone who's democratic. Okay? Because you're going around enforcing the way of the Western life on all these other nations, man. That's what you're doing. And those that don't subscribe to that Western style of living, guess what? You either blow them up, shut them up, or you're paying them. Like the Saudis. You're paying the Saudis. The Saudis are cool, even though they be doing all kind of madness. You know, they're supposed to be Muslims and shit. They got their own shit going on. Okay? But you don't say nothing about the Saudis, about how undemocratic they are. You don't say shit. Because you're paying them. Okay? You're paying them to do a certain job in the Middle East, man. Hypocrites. That's what he is, a big damn fucking hypocrite, man.
They be chopping heads off. They're raw.
Yeah, of course.
You know, beheading women, you know, so-called oppressing women.
Yeah, stoning people and shit.
Right.
You know, they got Sharia law up there.
Yeah, sure.
Some mad shit. Some mad shit. You know, foaming out the mouth and shit, man. You know, but America won't say shit, Britain won't say shit. Oh yeah, we'll just send them a couple more jets. Yeah. You know what I mean? Some more missiles and shit. Yeah. They ain't trying to talk about, oh yeah, you know you beheaded that guy the other week. You can't do that. Yeah. They ain't saying that.
Woman even, you know? Make her go to the beach with a bikini on. She getting beheaded, man.
Yeah, that's it. But you go to Syria now, oh, Esau'S such a bad guy. He's only a bad guy because you want an excuse to go in there. Right. Well, yeah. That's the only reason why he's a bad guy, because you was in league with these guys prior to this time, man. Yeah. With Saddam Hussein and with Gaddafi and shit. You was all in league with them. Okay, but when, you know, you dictate what happens. Okay, you're setting the pace of this, man, so you can be caught 1 minute and be the devil the next. But he's always been the devil, man. Just ask the Native Americans, man. Ask those Gadites, man, about Esau. How you can be your friend 1 minute, so-called, and be the devil the next. That is always inside of him, man.
Yeah, and then say that he discovered your land.
Yeah, like a damn fucking devil. He ain't discovered shit.
Damn, man. He's got a bit more.
Okay, come on.
Shall not all this take a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him?
Hey, them Iranians are spouting all kinds of shit. You know? Spouting all kinds of shit against the West. You know? Because they're not afraid. They're not afraid to go to war. It might not be time to do that yet, but they're not afraid to when it comes to it. They know they got their allies backing them.
Yep.
They know they got Russia.
They got the card.
Ezekiel 38, they know they got Russia backing them. Yep. They got guard onto them. Okay? You got these other nations round about that don't fucking like America, man. These Chinese don't like America. Trump trying to put them through hell, man. They're tariffs and shit. You know, they don't fucking like America, man. But obviously, they don't, for business sake, you know, they do deals and shit. Because China needs to come up. Or they want to come up. So they gotta be diplomatic. That's what they have to be diplomatic about it. Okay, but they don't like America, man. Britain don't like fucking America. But they gotta be diplomatic. Because Britain's fucked. Fucked. And you gotta do a trade deal with somebody, so you know, it's gotta be America, isn't it, obviously. You know, but yeah, none of these nations really like America, man. Let's be real. Okay, that's why when the time to come, man, all these nations they're gonna turn their back on America, man. They're all gonna hate the whore, like the scriptures say. And blaze with fire. Fire. Okay? Until America is no more. Okay? And more? Yep.
And say, woe to him that increases that which is not his.
Which is not yours.
It's thief, man.
Is America yours?
Hey.
I mean, it is now, but was it yours?
Yeah.
No. Did you steal it? Yes, you did.
They discovered it, huh?
I declare. Put the flag in the sand and shit. Listen, America. Yeah. And then they looked over beyond it, and there's a bunch of Gadites and shit up there, man. Like, nah, fuck them.
Yeah.
I was here first. That's what you do. And then you come all peaceable, you know. you come all peaceable, humble and shit. You know. Ask for help and shit. Then when you get opportunity, you backstab people.
Yeah, that's not how war is conducted.
That's how a snake conducts war.
If you're going to wage war with a country,
go to war.
Make it known it's war.
You got to declare war. Yeah. You declare war. You don't come like the serpent that you are.
Yeah.
and do what you did.
Like they give you options, like you can become a part of our army because we gonna defeat you. We got such and such, man. He just came in pretending he was cool.
You gonna come to terms.
Yeah, and then just fuck them up after a while.
Man did it snaky, man. But that is what you are. You're the serpent.
Right.
Okay.
Psalms 55 and 20. He had put forth his hand against such as be at peace with him.
Yeah, ain't nobody trying to trouble the so-called white man. Everybody was doing their own thing. Yeah. But he saw that they're trying to conquer every fucking land they can touch. You know? Going up there as if they were friends with people, but you know, but hey, his war was in his heart.
Yep.
You know, he's talking nice, but war is always in his heart, man. He's looking to take what's yours.
Yep, yep.
And like I mentioned, he ain't satiated by none of that. He always wants more. Okay, that's go on.
Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Yeah. So is it no surprise what's going on? All kinds of manner of madnesses is going on in this world, man. Okay, but this is because why? Because the wicked are in rulership, man.
Right.
Because Esau is the ruler of the end. He is that wicked ruler. You so-called white people are those wicked rulers, man. You're elites. Beginning with your elites. Okay? This is your world. Satan's world.
Yep.
Okay? Because even Yahushua was tempted by Satan, telling me, oh, I can give you all these kingdoms and that.
Yep.
Because they were his.
Yeah, that's it.
Because all wickedness was in rulership at that point in time. The Romans were wicked, man. Okay, but saying, you know, he has his hand over all these nations that came about. Because none of them are righteous, they're all wicked. So Satan's behind it. Okay? So, hey, this world's beginning to these Edomites, it's because they were wicked. You know? And they have it in the power of their hands to do what the fuck they want in this place, man. Okay, and not many can say nothing about it.
Except.
Okay? And that's why the Lord's gonna show up, man. And you ain't gonna say a damn word to the Lord. The Lord gonna just go and blast you to pieces, man. Okay? Right.
Micah 2 and 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand.
Yeah, man. You think Jake could do what he does? I mean, Jake is wicked. Jake can do all kinds of manners of wickedness, right? But do you think Jake could go to the extent that Esau goes to with his wickedness? Hell no. Why not? Because we're not in a position to do what he does. We don't have the funds. We don't have the fucking money. Okay? The laboratories, the time. Not the fucking time. Jay's busting around doing 2 full-time jobs just to fucking pay his own rent. He ain't got time to do nothing else. These fucking elites, they got time to do all kinds of shit, man.
They're the trouble as other men.
They're not as trouble as other men. Okay, because they troubled everybody else. They're afraid of them. And they made so much money on the road to doing that, guess what? They don't need to do shit no more. Nope. Now they're CEOs. Now they're this. Now they just oversee shit. They don't work. They ain't gonna worry about paying rent. They can spend millions on some bullshit, man. Oh yeah, I'm gonna research this and throw 20 mil at it. You know? We're gonna find some viruses so we can infect people in Africa or some shit. That's what he does.
Yeah.
You know? Or I'm gonna build a bunch of fucking F-16 jets to go around bombing the world. Because I'm not happy just being on my own now. I'm gonna go somewhere else down and bomb the shit out of them, man.
Yeah.
You know? All that kind of shit. You got time, money, power to do all that stuff. It's in your hands, it's not in ours. So you can't say that we're wicked, man. You're beyond that.
Yep.
Realistically. You know?
And if I can say this, and the main device of iniquity that he's cooking up right now is what? The chip.
Yeah, that's right.
The RFID chip.
That's
and
right.
he's got them concentration camps set up, and the sword is being sharpened, man.
Yep.
You know, that's how he's gonna serve you Israelites with that blessing that he's got, with a sword.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
You wanna trust in oppression, but your end is gonna be death.
That's right. That's right.
So Isaiah 33 and 1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, and didst treacherous, and they did not treacherous with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherous, they shall deal treacherous with thee.
Yeah, man. Hey, Esau's going on a fucking rampage since he's been in power. Okay, with people who weren't troubling him. Right? You dealt treacherously with the whole earth. Okay? But the time's gonna come, man. That's gonna be, you're gonna receive that. You're gonna reap what you sow. Because all these nations are looking to get at you, man. Right? So when it's time, okay, these nations are gonna do treacherously with you. That's right. Okay, they're not going to give no regard to you. When they smell blood, then they can smell blood. They can see America's weak. Okay, not weak, but he's weaker than what he once was. It's not the mighty America that it once was, even though you go and try and portray that still. You're spending, more than anybody in the earth combined on your military and shit. But you're not the same. Okay, there's chinks in your armor. Okay, Russia exposing them. Okay, Russia exposing your chinks, man.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm looking forward to the face-off, I'm looking forward to that.
Scripture. Jeremiah 51:7, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
Right, so this whole time he's been in power, he's been convincing you of the right way of life, which is his way of life. Okay, so he's developing. No, he can't throw in, everything's incremental. He can't just throw shit straight in the deep end. Okay, throughout the time he's been in rulership, he's adapted and tweaked things to get to this point that we're at now. He's been adapting and tweaking things to this point, so you're almost susceptible to these things when they happen. Okay, the chip is one of those things. Because we've been gifted this technology, of this convenient technology where I don't have to carry money in my pocket no more. I can just go to the till, tap my card on it, and I can leave. I don't have to sit there and count, I've got enough change. I ain't got to count that, I ain't got to do none of that shit. Weighing my pockets down and nothing like that. But guess what? All these conveniences comes at a greater cost, because your mind starts going numb to it all, man. It becomes the norm for you, right? So when this chip is introduced, you're just going to think, oh, that's a normal progression. Like, that's a normal thing to do now.
It's a way of life.
Yeah, it's just a way of life. And I ain't got nothing to hide, so why would I want a chip? Man, I ain't a terrorist, so I'll just take the chip.
Right.
Because, the government wants me to take the chip and, for this, that, the X reasons. I'm like, but why shouldn't I take the chip? They're saying, oh, this is going to collapse or whatever and whatever. Okay, no, I might as well just take it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been so used to doing this anyway.
Yeah.
My phone, my card, my Oyster card. You want to think nothing of it. Oh, I get my injections and shit yearly. I'll get my jabs.
It's convenient.
Vaccinations.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing. I can take the prick in my hand. It's cool. I get this much more. I can open doors. I can do all this shit. Because he sells it to you, man.
Yeah.
He makes you believe that that's the shit.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, but that's the thing. Is like the main problem is no one reads the Bible.
Yeah.
That's the problem, because there's two reasons. The chip is prophecy, and it's also a law that you're not allowed to let anything go inside you, basically.
Yep.
So there are two reasons why you can't take the chip. But you see, people are not up on these things, so they would say, why can't I? What's stopping me from doing it, basically? It's a convenience. No, if you knew the word, if you follow the Holy Scriptures, the Holy Bible, then you would know you're not meant to let nothing be implanted in your flesh. Go ahead, bro.
Revelations 1:3, blessed is he that readeth.
That's it. Blessed is he that readeth. But that's the problem. This day and age, we're in what's known as the information age. But guess what? With the abundance of information, there's also a thing known as disinformation. And even there's information that don't mean shit either way anyway.
But this is the thing, in this current age, right, Esau usurps all information. Whatever comes out of his mouth is the truth.
That's it.
Whatever he put on Google is the truth.
That's it.
And so people won't read into things, they'll just believe it out of the mouth of this devil, who is a born and natural liar.
Yeah.
Okay, they won't fact check or nothing like that. Okay? So he can easily deceive people because people are fucking lazy.
And that's why the brother read the precept, blessed is he that readeth.
That's it. If you read the scriptures, you'd know that taking the chip is the most inconvenient thing you could do.
Yeah.
Because that's going to mean you're going to be destroyed. Okay, there is no salvation in taking that chip, even though Esau going to make you believe that that's the only way to survive. But it's going to get you killed, man.
Yep.
I've got a little bit more in there.
Yeah.
Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy.
And that prophecy in particular, but all these prophecies, man, the whole Bible.
The testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of
That's right. Yep.
And keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. Because the time is at hand, man. This is where all these things are being unraveled. The RFID chip is heavy out there, man. Alright, so this is the time you need to be up on that game so you can know, alright, that's the RFID chip, that's the mark of the beast that was spoken of in the book of Revelation, man. If you don't know that, you're screwed, man.
Because you're meant to put yourself in a position to protect yourself from that. right? So this word acts as that protection, because he's got you up on game, man. He's got you up on knowledge, okay? To know what to deal with, what not to deal with, man. It warns you.
Yep.
Okay, it warns you. We're warning you.
Sounded an alarm.
That's right. Okay, it's a warning. Okay, so that people cannot be deceived by this devil.
Yep.
So that they'll be destroyed. Okay, because you know we're only about our people anyway. We're about the elect. Okay, the elect, they're gonna be fine. Okay, because they ain't gonna give in to none of this bullshit that's going on out here. Okay, but just for you people to just know, so you can't be ignorant of the matter. Okay, we're telling you what's gonna happen. Okay, we're gonna tell you what the judgment is.
Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. And so, again, going back to wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. What is the key wisdom and knowledge, man? It's the words in the Bible. Starting with the prophecies that pertain to the Bible, all right? As we read the testimony of Esau'S spirit of prophecy, but then also the history and also the law, statutes, and commandments, all right?
Because those things give you understanding.
That's it.
Because you can be ignorant of the history, but then it doesn't connect anything together.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of Christians have a problem with the actual scriptures. Even though they read it, they don't understand it because they ain't got the connecting pieces, man.
Yeah.
You know, because the Lord ain't dealing with them.
Proverbs 4:7. Wisdom is the principal thing.
The first thing, man. You know? Yep.
Therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding.
That's right.
So, I was just gonna, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, man, wisdom, the fear of the Lord is getting no wisdom. So you gotta fear and respect the Most High's word. Yeah, that's how you begin with that.
And they said, get wisdom, but with all that get understanding. So there's people that, like the brother says, blessed is he that readeth. There's people that read these words, they've even been learning this word for years and years and years, and then one day they turn around and say, you know what, I'm going back in the world, man. I don't believe this no more. Because they didn't get the understanding. They don't understand the things that they've learned, the treasures that they've all the jewels that have been dropped on them. They didn't like actually look into keep it in their treasure chest, man. They just took it as whatever, man. It don't mean nothing. But really, if you know, for example, someone gives you some jewels, you appraise it, man. And then when you appraise it, you understand the value of that jewel.
Yep. They made it
right?
Yep. Oh, boy, if I can say that, that's why the scripture says, cast you not your pearls before swine, lest they turn and rend you.
That's it.
You know? You can't be, because this is the real riches.
That's it.
You know? The principal thing right here, man. You know?
Man, that's just the book that is collecting dust in your shelf.
Yep, that's right.
You know? Getting no attention.
Sirach 39:1, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies.
Right? So do you think these people are really concerned about the prophecies that are in the scriptures? Maybe some of them, but a lot of them don't have to understand all these prophecies. You know, and that's why they're still scratching their head about what the mark of the beast is and stuff like that. You know? But we're telling you 100% confidence, man, that the mark of the beast is the RFID chip.
Yep, that's right.
All the other guys out there, they're not concerned about it. They don't believe that the Bible is a real book, a real powerful book that foretells things. They don't believe that. So they would rather, they'll say that even though they never probably read it. They make the judgment before they even read them, before they even appraised it, you know? But they like being ignorant because they like being wicked. And they don't want to find out that they're pieces of shit, that they're wicked and they're going to be, the Most High ain't pleased with them and the Most High is going to destroy them. They don't want to hear that. And that's why we get the confrontations that we get, you know, because they don't want to be told that.
They want smooth things.
They want the smooth things. Okay, but there ain't nothing smooth about the time we're going into.
Right.
There ain't nothing smooth about the time we're going into, man. So what good is those smooth words going to do?
And I was just thinking, the way the Lord has the spirit moving, Apostle Hart said it this last week when I was out on the highways and byways. He said, look, like, if people find out where we are, we're going to move to another place. But the reason why I said that is because the word now, it's not on the highway, it isn't as even though it's out there, we're not on Oxford Street no more. Even the town we're in, we're like a walk away from the hustle and bustle of the town. of where we can see loads of people and they can get the word. The reason why is because the Lord is now making a process of slowly bringing about the famine of hearing of the word.
It's like a slow withdrawal.
A slow withdrawal, that's the best
that's
way
what
to
it's
word
like.
it, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Slow withdrawal of something that's been put in front of your face for a long time as things climatize, man. All right, we're going. They initiated Operation Yellowhammer, and they ain't even properly sorted out Brexit, man. But they've initiated Operation Yellowhammer. Yeah. All right. They've changed it, and I saw today they changed the what's it called? The speed limit from 60 to 40 miles per hour on that motorway, basically. So that's bringing about a slow halt to traffic, And we know the word traffic goes into business, so they're slowing it down. They're bringing the grinders ceasing, basically, slowly but surely.
I was gonna say, man, in terms of us being out here, man, we don't matter.
Yeah.
This place don't matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you can't find us, guess what? You still got a net for the time being. You don't need us per se. You just need to find the right way.
But it's
the truth.
Like the brother read, Proverbs 4:7. Wisdom is a principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. With all I get and get understanding. You ain't got a lot of time to get understanding from this word right now. The time is short, man.
I'm saying you don't need to find us. We're on the net for the time being. We're there. You can learn.
Right now you can
learn.
but it's slowly,
that's right.
So there's a time limit, man.
Great, I must. Isaiah 55:6.
That's the same one.
Oh man. Yeah. It says, "Seek ye the Lord Yahweh while he may be found, and call ye upon him while he is near."
That's it. Yeah. Our stories are from years ago. You know what I mean? When people are trying to get this now, you can't leaving it late. True, man. You can't leaving it late, man. I mean, you're gonna have those that are gonna come in the 11th hour and that kind of stuff. Yeah. But this is the end of the game. You need to get this now.
Like Avengers, man, the end game.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go, precinct.
Ecclesiasticus 5:7. Make it not turning to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for certainly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and thy security though shall be destroyed and perish. There we go. To the day of vengeance.
Yep. Certainly.
So that's the time we're getting into, man. Everything is looking more and more chaotic, man. As every day goes past, it gets worse. And it will continue to get worse. Okay, there's not going to be no comeback. You know what I'm saying? Go on, yeah.
1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Right now things are cool. There's nothing. You got shit going on, but it's not peak yet. You know what I'm saying? So they think they're kind of alright right now. Yeah. Okay, but it's in that comfort of that, when things go wrong. Or when the Most High is going to bring it on you, man. Yeah. Because like the scripture say, man, he's going to come as a thief in the night. We're not expecting it. So it's going to come all of a sudden. And when you're not prepared, you're going to get fucked. You know what I mean? We're only prepared for this word. Because, we're not like you preppers out there that sit there thinking that, they're going to survive the apocalypse or some shit. Okay, we're going to survive through the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Sure. You know what I mean? But things are only going to get worse and worse, and if you're not really ready for it spiritually, then you're going to get taken away by this flood that's going to come down, man.
Matthew 24:37, and let me start from 36. But of the day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only.
All right, so you want us to tell you what time that is, man, so you can do your wickedness, pack your bags before the day comes. And be all righteous for a day. we don't have a time for you.
Hey, and even right now we're on this is like extra time, man, overtime basically.
That's it.
Because Apostle spoke about it, he said like, look, the elites wanted this in place going back to 2008 or so. Even that they said by 26, they said remember they had the advert on the news, or they had the story on the news channel in America. It said the year is 2016 or 2017. There is someone being brought into a hospital. They don't know who he is, and then suddenly they scan his arm, and all these details come up. So they wanted to have the RFID mark of the beast system in place, going back we're like, what, 2 years overdue, 3 years overdue. And now they're saying they're planning for 2020. But guess what? The reality is, this is gonna happen, man.
Yep.
Like the way you seeing it, it's just a delay. That's what people keep thinking. Okay, the year 2000